Alright guys, what's up? Gikku here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about nightmares. Nightmares are a pretty big part of the game. So, there's no more background noise, which is pretty cool. Which means I'm going to put some sound a bit lower because I didn't really want the background noise to be annoying. Now, for those who actually like the sound in the back, and didn't like my voice and like the sound higher, then I'm sorry, you're going to have to deal with it. Now, nightmares are a pretty big part of the game. It's gonna be a bit harder to get them from the beginning, but it's gonna be pretty helpful. All right. So what are nightmares? Nightmares are basically summons for this game. You can equip up to 5 in your grid or deck, whatever you call it, and you can only summon one of them per match anywhere, so in PvE or PvP. There are different ways to get nightmares. They're a pretty big part of doing good in harder battles in PvP. They can provide big boosts to help you do more damage and or tank more. So there are 3 different types of nightmares. There are free nightmares. You can get them from raids and events. They cost SP, but they have worse stats than the other 2, although they can have a good skill with great cost, so like it's a pretty big cost. Now, I feel like these nightmares are going to be used by free-to-plays a good amount. Now, the reason for that is that the other 2 are kind of hard to get. And free nightmares can be very good, so don't put them all the way in the back of the other 2, alright? Of course, next, there are gacha nightmares. You can get them from the gacha. They have super low rates. And I think we know that firsthand. Especially by the beginning. Look at these rates. It's a 0.1% chance between the 3 of them. But they are very good. They increase a very nice amount of damage. They don't cost anything, and usually gacha nightmares will be very good. You should be happy if you get one. Now the last one, paid nightmares. So you must get them in a pack. So they have usually better. They have better stats and sometimes better skills than the gacha ones, and they cost no SP. So gacha nightmares could have the same skills as paid nightmares, but nightmares do have better stats. So this is an example. So for you it might be a bit less, I'm pretty sure, or more, I'm not 100% sure. Now right now it's a library with spawn, but usually it's going to change for that, alright? Before going any further, I just gotta say that half nightmare jobs are jobs and not nightmares. So I'll be talking about them probably later today in my job video. So in any match, PvE and PvP, there can only be 1 nightmare active at a time. So you cannot have 5 nightmares active and give you 5 different boosts. There has to be 1 nightmare active. Think that makes sense? Okay. And once a nightmare is summoned, a nightmare with the same skill cannot be summoned again. So make sure when you're talking with your guildies that you don't have the same one, and if you do, that kind of sucks because you can only activate 1 of the 2 because they have the same skill, right? Now something like that could maybe be 45% to fire and 45% to fire. Now, weapons, of course. That it kind of sucks that they did that, but it does make sense because having a 45% boost for almost the whole match, or just a good good minute, would be pretty OP. Now you could use nightmares you no longer need as fodder to feed the nightmares to increase their level. So if you go to nightmares. And let's say I go to this, I think her name is, okay, Fina. I'm able to feed in nightmares, so it increases the level. But there's also certain like level up XP fodder, again, for everything that you can level up. So, there. And so there are different rarities for nightmares. So an A can be evolved to an S can be evolved into an SS, and an SS can be evolved to an L. An A cannot go all the way to an L. Now I'm gonna do one quick battle so you see how to activate them. So let's just do this, a quick easy one. So let's go with let's just go with Alice at this point, doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna look at that after, it doesn't really matter. How are you guys liking the game? I'm finding it pretty fun. So, it says summon. Very simple, and then look, so as you can tell, this is a free nightmare. You press summon, and it's gonna take some time. So you have to wait 15 seconds, of course. And once it's ready, it's gonna activate, and then you're gonna, I'm pretty sure this one gives physical and magical, maybe a damage boost. It's gonna say it on screen. So increases attack. Oh, okay, yeah, magical attack up. So of course this won't do. And then that's really it for nightmares. So the guild's already full, so for anyone who wants to join, sorry, you can't really join anymore. Colo for us was pretty easy yesterday. There was no one, 2 people in the rear guard, but that's really it. 2 people in the rear guard. We were just attacking the ship over and over, and like that's how it went. For 20 minutes, it was a simple win. I'm kind of excited to get to higher ranks so that we get more rewards, because right now it's super simple. Let's see if we're fighting anyone. Oh, Void. Let's see if there's anyone. 15 on 15. Great. Oh, they have some pretty powerful guys. Now, I'm going to be grinding today for sure. And that's definitely something. I will be grinding today. Well, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Now, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer them. And don't mind how many crystals I have. I summoned, but I have not farmed story at all. That's what I'm going to be doing for a while until near collab. Make sure you are saving for that, by the way. It's coming out the 16th, I'm pretty sure. Now, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you guys. Peace.